Tara. So, for today's video is aalamin natin kung ano nga ba ang sports na basketball. What is basketball? Basketball is a sport where two teams compete with an objective of shooting a ball into a hoop. A game played by two opposing teams of usually 5 players on a rectangular, often wooden court with a raised basket at each end. Points are scored by tossing or throwing a ball through the basket at the opponent's end. History of basketball. So what is the history of basketball? Dr. James Naismith is known worldwide as the inventor of basketball. He was born in 1861 in Ramsey Township near Almonte, Ontario, Canada. The concept of basketball was born from Naismith's school based in the area where he played a simple child's game known as duck on a rock outside his one-room schoolhouse. James Naismith moved on the YMCA training school in Springfield, Massachusetts, USA in 1891, where the sport of basketball was born. It had only 13 rules, teams had 9 players, and the goals were wooden pitch baskets affixed on the walls. Basketball became an Olympic sport at the 1936 Games held in Berlin. Scoring in basketball. The ultimate object of basketball, like most team sports, is to outscore your opponent. In basketball, players score points by throwing the ball through the basket, an act known as shooting. Different points are awarded to players based on where they are when they shoot the ball. Here is the breaking down of scoring. 3 points awarded to players who successfully shoot the ball through the hoop from behind the 3-point line. 2 points awarded to players who successfully shoot the ball through the hoop from anywhere inside the 3-point line. This can be done by shooting a jump shot, laying on the ball into rim, or slamming the ball through the hoop. 1 point. When players are fouled, they get free attempts to shoot the ball, which are called foul shots. A player is given 1 point for every successful foul shot. Equipment of basketball. The only essential equipment in basketball is the basketball and the court, a flat rectangular surface with a basket at opposite ends. Competitive levels required to use of more equipment such as clocks, score sheets, scoreboards, alternating position, arrows, and whistle-operated stop clock system. Basketball equipment list: backboard, ball, hoop, jersey, shoes, shorts, socks, headband, rings and rims, shooting sleeves, shot clocks, throwback jersey, towels, uniforms, whistles, and waistband. Famous basketball player. Trivia about Michael Jordan, one of the top 5 basketball players at all times. Michael Jordan. It is hard to imagine anyone who has not even heard of Michael Jordan. Basically one of the most famous and discussed athletes with an enormous fan club of great loyalty. What was his way to such heights? Not as most. Thus, he started his career in 1982 by winning the NBA championship and joining Chicago Bulls 2 years later. He gained a reputation of a talented beginner very quickly, mostly due to his phenomenal power of jump, which brought him the Air Jordan nickname. However, after his father passed away in 1993, he suddenly dropped basketball to try himself in a baseball career. In 1995, he made a great return to Chicago Bulls and immediately reminded all basketball lovers and his rivals that he had extraordinary skills and talent. He helped his team to beat the NBA record by achieving 32 wins during the season. The second finish of his career was in 1999 that took apart in two more matches in 2001. Position and structures: point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. Point guard, usually the fastest player on the team, organizes the team's offense. Shooting guard creates a high guards on opponent's best perimeter player on defense. Small forward, often primarily responsible for scoring points via cuts to the basket and dribble penetration. Power forward, placed offensively, often with his back to the basket on offense, plays under basket. Center uses size to score, to protect the basket closely or the rebound. Players allowed. In 1897, the number of players allowed on the court was reduced to 5 on each team. A team consisted of a center, two forward, and two guards. At the beginning, there were allowing 6, 7, and 8 players on each team. At so yun, sana marami kayong natutunan sa araw na ito. Thank you for watching! Subscribe na, ang hindi mag-subscribe mababagsak.